あれ
I opened the door to Nona's room to tell Arimura it was time to go, but there was no one there. The lights were off too. Don't tell me that Erika lured Arimura away. Was she done talking on the phone? Which would mean that she was having Kazuki get the last of their things together. So she would be in the dining room, or maybe Yuki's room. Come to think of it.
結局和樹を最後まで付き合わせちゃったな。
Kazuki wasn't involved in this case directly, but she was helping a lot just because she was a member of the newspaper club. I'm still not sure why she's a member there. Still, I couldn't ask her to come with us. While we'd been waiting for Shinjo, she tried to tell us that she had come too. Of course, only using a series of mumbles and gestures like always. But I'd refused, so I was grateful from the bottom of my heart. She seemed unsatisfied, but I'd finally gotten her to agree to it by promising to keep in touch and to come straight to her if we needed help. I couldn't cause any more trouble for someone who wasn't part of the case.
当事者か。
I was suddenly conscious of the smells in Nona's room. Without bothering to turn on the lights, I shut the door behind me and walked over to her desk. I ran my hand along it, and only then did I realize it was the first time I'd been in here since her death. That's right. Nona wasn't supposed to be a part of the case.
なんでだ？嬢ちゃんは幸せにならなきゃいけねえ子だろうがよ。
I knew that he was right. She wasn't supposed to die. There was no reason she deserved to die. She was simply killed because she'd learned Sirika's secret.
尾上
It was a real call. I remembered what Kunisado had asked me this afternoon. What was she really after? I almost screamed when I heard a loud noise from inside my bag. It was the sound of my phone vibrating. I quickly flipped over the bag and spilled its contents onto the floor. It's Arimura, or Sirika, probably. I picked up the phone. On the floor, I read the words "unlisted caller" in the darkness. It was kind of creepy. I didn't have a good feeling about this. Afraid, I touched the answer button.
誰だ？
一つ言い忘れたことがあってな。
お前
I can't trust anything she says now since she's being mind controlled. I moved the phone away from my ear in surprise. It was Erika. There was no mistaking it. I checked the time on the phone without even thinking about it. 10:03 p.m.
話を聞け。すぐに終わる。
なんでお前
I realized how hard my heart was beating, and I put the phone back to my ear.
そんなことはどうでも。
I heard a sudden abrupt noise. Had she dropped her phone, or had something happened? I listened carefully, so as not to miss a single sound. My hands were trembling violently. I hated it. And after I waited a moment,
宮代、聞いているか。
her voice was somehow weak and feeble. Huh? Something was off about the way she was acting.
聞いてる。なんだよ。
一つ言い忘れたことがあってな。
It was the same thing she just said.
おい、どうしたんだ。なんか。
お前の両親を殺したのは私だ。
I could hear the sound of the words she made, but I couldn't understand the meaning of the words themselves. But for some reason, my hand stopped shaking, and it suddenly seemed like everything around me had faded away into a white blur. I did say that he wished for his parents to go away. What? The words were stuck in my throat. I couldn't speak.
6年前、渋谷地震の時、あの避難所でお前の実の両親を殺したのは私なんだ。
Once again, I could hear the words, but I didn't understand them. 6 years ago, Shibuya earthquake, shelter, real parents. This honestly does not come as a surprise since when we flash back to the moment when he just woke up after the earthquake and he encountered his parents were there. But then, all of the other instances he was an orphan and ill by dorm, so obviously something must have happened to his parents. And then we saw the scene that he basically wished for them to go away. So that's basically putting 2 and 2 together.
Huh?
My cheeks suddenly felt hot and my blurry vision came back into focus in the dark room. Only then did I realize what she'd said. But what it felt wasn't rage.
なんで。
It was an important event from my past, but one I totally forgotten. My parents hadn't died in the earthquake. Someone had murdered them at the shelter. Wasn't that fact brought up in the earlier part? But it was glossed over a bit, I believe. I vaguely remember Takuru being mad about his parents dying at the shelter instead of the earthquake. I don't know, it's fake. It's been a while. It was what Nona had refused to tell me when I just woken up from my coma. That was why she'd lied to me, and that's why I turned away from Obadorm and had gone to live in Miyashita Park.
なんで。
I repeated. Why would she do that? Why would she tell me that now? All I could hear was her pain breathing. I kept waiting anyway. I couldn't hang up the call.
今伝えなければいけなかった。言い忘れていたんだ。
Is he still being mind controlled? Is that fact mandatory for Takuru to know? For the father's plan to succeed?
だから、なんでなんだよ。
I yelled at Erika as she repeated herself.
おい、尾上、尾上!
This really smells like a trap. Suddenly the call ended. She had hung up. I tried to call back and realized it was impossible. It was an unlisted number.
一体何なんだよ。
I whispered, knowing I wouldn't get an answer. Really? What the hell? What was the point of calling me like that? No, there was a bigger question. Why?
尾上は何のために生まれたんだ？
Why was Erika born? That day, I happened to meet my parents at the shelter, and then I had a terrible headache. That was probably when Erika was born. And then my parents were murdered at the shelter, which would mean that she murdered them right after I created her. Maybe just some kind of subconscious thing that he subconsciously wished for it. Or maybe it's like that arc in the Monogatari series where something grants wishes but execute the wishes in such a way that the one who wished it does not desire. My thoughts were a mess and it was hard to think, but something told me I had to figure this out. Sarika said her goal was to keep me alive, but would killing my parents help me with that? Mom and Dad were trying to get me out of the shelter. Killing them would make me less likely to survive, not more. Just like Unisato said, it didn't make sense. That's right, what Sarika was saying didn't make sense. The very first thing she'd done after being born didn't make any sense, which meant
あいつの目的は僕を生かし続けることじゃない。
suddenly I found myself looking at a picture on my phone. It was a photo of me and my family from Opa dorm. It was the same as what had happened with Nono. Sure, she'd figured out who Sarika was, but if Sarika's goal was keeping me alive, would that mean killing Nono? Nono would always try her best to protect me. She would even risk her life to do so, which would mean that for Sarika, it would be better to keep her alive. She could have just done that. What they did with Itzo, used mind control to alter her memories about her real identity. So why didn't she? Why did she have to kill Nono? Did she have some other goal? Was that why she had to take Nono's life? If that was the case, then I could feel a certain desire welling up within me, one I hadn't felt in a long time. I would find out why, and I would find out if my ridiculous idea was true. And I have the feeling that this is exactly what the doctor and Sarika want. And for that to happen, I have to go there and just walk into a trap, no matter how things ended up.
本気かよ。僕は。
I checked the time on my phone again. 10 p.m. About 80 minutes left until the moment where everything began. I laughed a little and ran my hand along Nono's desk again. Was I betraying Nono again? If she was still alive, would she have slapped me across the face if she found out about it?
ごめん。でもお前だってさ。
You lied too, in the end. You lied to protect me. So I'm going to do the same. Because this is about you. And you mean everything to me. this is about the reason why you died?
何も知らなくていいなんて、そんなのごまかしだよ。
Of course, thinking about what I was about to do terrified me. But I wasn't going to change my mind, no matter what. Surprisingly, it was Arimura, not Nono, who slapped me. He hit me so hard that the impact traveled all the way to my ears and made them ring.
バカ言わないで。何かっこつけてるんですか。何笑ってるんです。
いや、やっぱりそうだよな。
I put my hand on my cheek where she'd struck me, and it felt a little hot. I'd laughed because it hadn't hurt as hard as when Nono did it. Nono was used to slapping people's cheeks, after all. Or maybe she was just really strong. But Arimura seemed to think I was laughing, because I wasn't worried at all. My shoulders shook more violently with rage.
危険すぎます。向こうが何を企んでるのかわからないんですよ。
話を聞きに行くだけだ。多分大丈夫だと思う。
そんな嘘つかないでください。私に嘘が通じないのは分かってるでしょ。
Arimura was out of breath and seriously angry. She was worried about me.
タクルさん。
Yuki and Yuto were standing next to her, looking worried. I leaned down so I was at their height.
安心してくれ。話を聞きに行くだけっていうのは本当だから。
I meant height. I don't even know why I mispronounced that.
でもその先は嘘だろう。お前は多分殺される。
久野里さん。
I'm very sure this is a trap, but I'm at least glad that he's actually talking about it with the other people here, instead of sneaking off without the others knowing. Of course, I knew that. There was a good chance I'd be killed, and that would be the one who killed me. That's just messed up, but I wished he wouldn't say it in front of Uki and Yuto.
お前は喧嘩すらしたことがない。違うか。
はい。でも。
I had to go. My head knew it was stupid, and my heart was filled with terror. But it was something even deeper that drove me forward.
クルス先輩はそんなこと絶対に望んでない。
え？
ウキから手紙のこと聞いたんです。
そっか。
クルス先輩の気持ち踏みにじるんですか？
そうだな。あいつきっと怒ると思うけど。
And she was probably slap me hard across the face, like Arimura just did.
でも僕は行くよ。
Arimura looked like she was about to raise her hand again. Then she stopped, clenched it into her fist, and lowered it. Her eyes were a little red as she glared at me.
なんでそんな。
ごめん。
Her voice was so soft, I could barely hear it. I lowered my head, unable to even look at her.
ウキとユウトのこと頼むな。
知りません。先輩は長男でしょ。ちゃんと帰ってきて自分でお兄ちゃんをやってください。
You're terrible, she whispered as she left the room. So Someone suddenly waved something in front of my face, and I leapt back. Sasuke had come up next to me. I wasn't sure when. She always surprised me like this.
お前まだいたのか。
うん。
I can't leave you all here, her face seemed to say.
うん。
She was holding pieces of candy on sticks. Lollipops? How many of these did she have? I couldn't refuse her, so I took them and put them in my pocket. I'd probably never eat them though.
最後まで付き合わせて悪いな。ウキたちのことを見送ってやってくれ。そうしたら気をつけて帰れよ。
I didn't think she would do it, but I didn't want her going with the two of them. I would feel terrible for her family if that happened.
うん。
And here I was looking forward to go to Akihabara with everyone. She nodded like she always did. I tried to make sure it was a yes, but before I could, she ran out of the room after Arimura. And I thought I was here too, so it would be okay, right? You would make it home, right?
タクル兄ちゃん。
I hate this. Like every character gets a chance to talk to Takuru. Just to lament the fact that he's probably not coming back. He just spoke up afraid as he saw me watch her go. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to say. Anything I said felt like it was just making me more nervous. I tried to choose my words carefully, but in the end, this was all I could come up with.
行ってくる。後で必ずユウトたちと合流するから。
I could tell from his face that he realized it was one of the white lies that adults often tell children, but he didn't say anything. He just looked at me with eyes that were redder than Arimura's.
いってらっしゃい。待ってますから。
ああ。
ずっと待ってますから。
ああ。
僕も待ってる。ずっとずっと。
ああ。
Maybe Uki's hand on his gave him strength because he finally forced himself to say one last thing. I'm sorry, Yuto. Thanks, Uki.
じゃあ行ってくる。
I checked the time. There wasn't much time left. And if I stayed here any longer, my resolve would begin to waver. I nodded one last time at the two of them, and then turned around. It was decided that Shinjo would drive me to the Hikari well. I wanted him to take the others to Akihabara as soon as possible, but I didn't see how I could get through the area around Shibuya Station on my own.
宮代。
As I left to get in the car, Kunosato called me from behind.
スマホは持っているな。
I put my hand inside my pocket to check. Of course, it was there.
持ってますけど。
何でもいい。もし委員会の情報を手に入れたらすぐに連絡しろ。
I chuckled. This was exactly what I had expected her to say. I didn't know if I'd find anything, but I promised that I would.
尾上からはお前を渋谷から脱出させるよう言われている。それを承諾したのは 能力者を渋谷から出せば委員会に近づけるというあいつの言質があったからだ。
はい。
かといってお前自身がそれに逆らう決断をするのならそれを止める義理はない。別にお前にこだわる必要はないんだからな。山添や有村さえいればそれでいい。
ねえ、そうですね。
She was correct. If getting up psychic out of Shibuya would cause something to happen, Uki and Narimura would do just as well as I would.
だからお前のことは待たないぞ。
Unless Takuru is a true Gigalomaniac, one with multiple powers, and more like the Gigalomaniacs from Chaos had, instead of the more artificial created ones. Then the committee would want the best one, obviously. My words seemed to be testing my resolve one last time. So I looked her dead in the eye and answered. This, like what, past 10 minutes, just felt like some kind of goodbye that may change depending on the choices you make in the story.
構いません。分かってますから。
But for a while after that she said nothing. She seemed to be, for once, at a loss for words. I frowned. Did she not like that answer?
何か。
お前のさっきの話だがな。
She finally opened her mouth hesitantly. She was probably talking about the call I'd gotten from Sarika. But she told me she was the one who killed my parents.
それが事実だとするなら。
何ですか？何か思い当たることでも？
いや。
Sato probably found Sarika's words strange, just like I did. Probably mind controlled. It didn't make sense, and Sato probably had a theory of her own, and one she was reluctant to share. But in the end, put her hand on my shoulder, without saying a word. Ah. That's cute. Huh? Until now, all she'd ever done was grab me or choke me. So I was surprised. I never expected this.
どのみち、お前が確かめるべきことだ。せいぜい悔いのないようにするんだな。
And the words she said were different than usual too. Sato was saying something nice to me. I'm psychic?
なんだ。
いえ、その。
I was so surprised that I said something I shouldn't have.
どうせならケイさんの締めの一言でお願いします。リスナーだったんです。
Honestly, I almost forgot about that.
ふざけるな。情報操作の放送以外であんな八方美人な人間を演じるのはごめんだ。とっとと行け。
She pushed me away with her hand she placed on my shoulder. I suddenly felt embarrassed. Why had I said that? I was so embarrassed that I tried to hurry into the car, and Sato looked at me and said,
どうしても聞きたいなら次の放送まで待つんだな。
I turned around and looked at her face one more time. Her features were elegant, and her beautiful almond-shaped eyes were always frozen cold. She never betrayed what she was really thinking. Her personality was as cool as ice, befitting a dedicated scientist who was always willing to do whatever it took to achieve her goal, regardless of the cost. But sometimes, I got a glimpse of some burning passion inside her. She really was a mysterious girl. Oh, right, there was one last thing I had to ask her, since this might really be my last chance.
なんだ、人の顔をじっと見て。
久野里さんは何の能力を持ってるんですか？
なんだと？
The distance between us had started to shrink, but it grew back with that one question. I felt all the air around me freeze. I panicked.
だって見たんですよ、久野里さんの部屋で。
Huh?
何をだ？
ディソードです。あれは久野里さんのものでしょう。
は？
Just as I thought things between us would end with another series of cold insults from her, when Sato started to laugh. He kept laughing in a low voice. I stood there with my mouth hanging open. All I could do was stand there and watch. I didn't know Sato could laugh like that.
お前、本当に真のギガロマニアックスなのか？本物と偽物の区別もつかないとはな。
偽物？
あれはただのレプリカだ。研究用のな。6年前の資料を取り寄せてアメリカの私の研究室が作った。ばらつきがあるにしろ、ディラックの海とのパイプがなぜ剣という形を取るのか、その解明をしようとしたが無駄だった。で、廃棄されたガラクタを押し付けられたわけだ。あんなもの邪魔になって仕方ないが、まあ物干し代わりに使っている。
And then she laughed again. After she was done laughing, she pushed me into the car. And before she closed the door...
ああ、そうだ。お前の同級生、伊藤だったか。あいつはなんとか助かりそうだぞ。
But in what state?
忘れてるようだが、それと引き換えに、お前は私の実験台になると誓った。
So, you better survive.
その約束、戻ってきて、ちゃんと果たせよ。
Then she closed the door. I nodded from behind the window and mouthed the words, "Thank you for everything." Everyone really was trying to make me feel better. Everyone really did want to see me again. But now, I was going alone down a path that meant that might never happen.